For the last 19 days, I've been creating something every single day during the fast. And the biggest thing I've realized is how art and creation is so essential. We made it to day 19. This is the last day of the fast, which also happens to be this evening, the start of Nowruz, the Baha'i New Year. It's a time of rejuvenation. It's a time of renewal. It's a time of creation. And so many things are starting to create in the world. Spring is coming. As you can see, the sun is a bit too sunny in some sense. I don't want to say that too quick because I do not miss winter. Don't get me wrong. I don't miss it. But it's warm. Things are changing. Things are going. And I think this is what this whole process of the fast was about. This change internally leading to this new year, leading to spring, leading to this energy and this renewal and creation. What does this have to do with the arts? Spring is a time of creation. And we're seeing so much being created around us. And I think this is what the fast was leading up to Nowruz. It was this time for us internally to be with ourselves, to reflect, to pray, to develop our character. And then for myself, it was a time of creation, putting art out every single day. I think the cool part about that for me was sometimes as an artist, and maybe other artists can speak to this, you kind of get in your own head. You have all these ideas, you have all these thoughts, but they're kind of stuck here. And sometimes it's hard to put something out there and just press publish. And I never fully understood that until the fast, because this is the time where I had a deadline and I had to put something out every day to see what are the stories I wanted to tell, what is the beauty that's around me. And within that, we had also so many art. I think that was a big theme of this vlog that I didn't expect. Going to the Art Gallery of Ontario, seeing different people sing, seeing physical art, even just the art of nature and what it is around us. The vlogs aren't done yet. Today is day 19, the last vlog for Nowruz. So I thought there's so many special artists that I love and I've been watching during this time who have also been doing some amazing creation during this fasting period. And it would be probably nice to chat with them. And maybe they might share a little performance with us. So I think it's time to go and see if they're available and have a little chat with some of my favorite artists. Yeah. Do you guys have a studio there?
There's a studio here that I love to use. So
Okay.
I just book it when I can.
That's amazing. That's amazing. Yeah, your project has been really good. It's been awesome to see you do something every day. My dad has been loving it.
Yeah, I'm delighted your dad's been
Yeah.
there. That's so great.
Really cool.
Yeah, it's been really nice to feel connected, to feel close to people all over the world, because sometimes people will write beside their name on Zoom, they'll write their country.
Yeah.
So you realize that there's people coming together from all over the world. In some of the meetings you have like Malaysia and the Netherlands and Japan, and it's been really lovely to connect with people that way and just really feel a sense of community.
Yeah. This Baha'i community is like funnily so small, but so big at the same time. You're like wondered by seeing even on my videos, you're seeing like all these comments like, oh yeah, I'm here, I'm there, like this has brought me so much joy, I'm by myself in this place. And like it's kind of cool to see.
Man, I have to say your vlogs are bringing me so much joy. I love them. I look forward to them every evening. I watch them with my dinner.
So that's exactly how it should be watched. That's the perfect way to watch it.
Yeah. No, I sit down. I've really made an effort this fast to really try and eat conscientiously and have a very healthy dinner every evening. So I'm pretty much eating the same thing every evening. Mm-hmm. And but I love to just sit down, have my dinner, and watch your vlog. There's a lightness to it. I mean, it kind of lightens my soul when I watch you. And
thank you so much.
And I loved the last one, the when you went to the diner. Was that like last night?
That was yesterday morning.
Yesterday morning. Yeah. That was so great because years ago I lived in New York, And one of my favorite things to do was go to the diner with friends like
Oh yeah.
late at night.
Yeah, exactly. Late at
So
night, early in the morning. Usually it's more late at night, never early in the morning, except for
yeah,
the
but that was cool. That's taking notes for next year.
yeah, 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 yeah. No, I mean it's I think the point I think with all my videos I'm trying to make is just like bring people along. It's like the viewer is that person with us.
Yeah, it feels like it's an invitation.
I've been trying to I don't know, delve into the ideas of like what is community, what is how do we bring more hope to the online space and
Uh-huh,
with
uh-huh.
any sort of content. So I'm not definitely not doing it perfectly. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm
Oh,
trying to
but
do it, but
actually, Aaron, the fact that I think something that is so appealing about the vlogs is that they're very natural.
mm,
Like it's very real, and the way you share your day is very authentic.
mm, yeah.
And I think that's like that's what I'm so drawn
The
to.
thing I've been reflecting on, like I don't know if I can call myself an artist or this kind of stuff, is like how are we also, and I think it's similar to what you're doing, like you're creating art and it's like documenting this moment in time of like I don't know, whereas Baha'is we're like creating kind of like it is part of Baha'i history, you know, we're like making things and documenting things. So like I don't know, the way I'm seeing it is like the fast hasn't been documented, like the experience of it. So it's like I don't know, there's even for my own personal records to have a video of my mom chanting like that, that's gonna live on the internet now forever, and it's just
Yeah,
nice to have.
yeah,
Um, but
yeah. It's a beautiful thing to capture. And first of all, Aaron, like you're an artist. Period. Don't
yeah, I hope so.
don't
I'm getting
question
there.
that. You're a
I'm getting there.
filmmaker. You know,
Yeah, 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 I'm getting there.
among other things, I'm sure. But I think that one of the areas of life that the House of Justice has highlighted for us in this current 9-year plan is drawing on the power of the arts
Totally,
to uplift society,
totally, yeah.
And so I think that's exactly what you're doing. It's so interesting that they've pointed out these 3 areas that they've asked us to really give particular focus to. One is public health, like how the Baha'i teachings can offer insights about public health. Another one is the environment and how the Baha'i teachings can raise deeper consciousness about the environment. And the third thing is the arts. And I think it's so interesting and so thought-provoking that like the arts and creativity and using the arts to offer something constructive and useful to society is up there with issues of public health and the environment.
It's true.
So it's so interesting that they've recognized how powerful art can be.
Well, I think the arts is kind of public health in a sense. You know what I mean? Because I think the more we have art, the more we're consuming art, the more we're inspired by it, especially with, how social media is now and like very like passive or this kind of stuff. If we're creating beautiful things, people can consume that and like be enriched by it. And then
Totally.
that is like that like uplifts the spirit. Even as a creator, I'm sure you resonate with this. It's like creating stuff is this beautiful practice that like
Totally.
that
Yeah.
uplifts us and like works within our own thing. Like I don't know, the more
Absolutely.
you
Yeah.
create, kind of the less you consume. For you, like what has been this whole process for you of you've been creating something every day? Like we're on the last day of the fast. Like how has it felt for you that uh yeah, you're in this process of creating. I'm sure you're always creating stuff. You're a musician and always formulating stuff, but in this concise way, putting something out for people every day, or how has that uplifted your fast, or what has your whole fast experience been like with it?
It certainly has filled in the time.
Yeah.
So, when I would be having lunch.
Yeah,
So that's certainly been helpful. It's been very good to have something meaningful to do. The beauty of doing creative work is that it's very deeply fulfilling to do
totally.
to create things. I think just on multiple levels, when we create something, whether that's like a piece of art or a business, there's something that is deeply fulfilling in that creative expression. And having released this album and shared it and brought it to completion. And I think there's something important about the sharing aspect of creativity.
Yeah.
I often feel like something isn't really finished until it's been shared, until it's been experienced by others. So I'm feeling that sense of fulfillment today, that as the fast is coming to an end, this project has reached its fulfillment and it's complete. And the last video went out this morning, and it feels really good. And I think that says something about the importance of creativity in our lives. You know, I often think of that saying. I first heard it from the Irish poet Brendan Kennelly. He said, "What's the opposite of depression? Expression."
Whoa.
And I think that's very profound. There's an important insight in that.
Wow.
So I think, as we were saying earlier, I think that doing creative things is actually very important for our mental health.
Yeah.
Being creative in, not just in art, but creativity
And
in our relationships and our thinking and the use of our imagination and problem solving. And I think our creativity, our capacity for creativity as human beings is very important for our health.
And I also like this idea that you were talking about of like sharing it, because sharing is in a sense an ultimate test of detachment as well, because we need to, as artists or as creatives, we always want to tweak something and make it better, perfect
Yes.
it. Like I'm sure you know it too. Like,
Oh
there's
yeah.
always something we can
Yeah.
do.
It could go on
And I hear this
forever.
from a lot of artist friends who maybe don't publish things. There's this thing where you get stuck and then you have this block, but
Yeah, yeah,
by
yeah.
creating something and then publishing it and knowing this is the best we can do at that moment,
Yes.
it's like really the sense of detachment that
That's
we have,
very true. Very
you know?
true. It's a very good practice to let go of
Yeah.
things that you've created. Yeah.
And then, like you're saying, it's expression. And I think sometimes that depression that goes into it, like, comes from us being in our own head or being stuck in our thoughts or these kind of things. But when we're able to express ourselves and put something out to the world, our thoughts, or even chatting with someone, right? Like that can even be like a conversation with a friend. Maybe that's even the whole
Yes.
point of like
Yes.
when
Yeah.
they talk
Yeah.
about when mental health, talking about talking with people and expressing yourself in a sense is like it gets it out of just your own being and your own cave in a sense,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah. Our conversations with friends can be healing.
Maybe we'll leave it on this point. What do you think is the one thing that you've gotten the most out of this fast? If you can pinpoint it to one thing.
I think I've really this fast. I've really learned an appreciation for our own agency in our
Mm,
choices, because during the fast, at a very fundamental level, each day we are learning to say no to our own natural appetites and impulses.
mm,
We're learning to, okay, there's that impulse, there's that appetite. I'm going to say no. And we practice saying no, saying no, saying no. And that's a discipline. And I've also been very conscious of what I'm saying yes to during the fast.
mm,
So, not just in terms of like what I'm consuming in terms of food and drink, but also what I'm consuming in terms of like internet content and news, and really trying to make conscious choices about, no, I don't want to hear that kind of news. I'm not going to listen to that or engage with that. I'm going to make conscious choices about the kind of music that I'm going to listen to, the kind of content that I'm going to listen to, and I'm telling you, Aaron, you're top of the list there.
thank you, man. Thank you. You're gassing me up, but thank you so much. Hopefully, you've had some other
Every
encouraging,
day, every day. I've
better
loved it.
content.
And I'm really honored that you invited me on the vlog, because, I love it, and I feel very, very honored to be
Yeah,
invited by
no,
you.
I'm grateful for you to be here and for you to, come on and agree to it. So thank you for doing it. And yeah, I think it's nice for people just to hear from a diverse range of people of what this fast has been about, and hopefully like we can learn from them we can just learn from each other because we're all this giant, beautiful community, family, and there's so much every day I think we can learn to. So yeah, I want to thank you for coming on here, sharing your insights as an artist, and yeah, hopefully, yeah, people can grab some beautiful insights and tune in to these lives. So thank you so much for coming on, and we'll definitely chat more soon.
Great. Thank you so
Yeah,
much, Aaron. It's lovely to
great.
see you. I had a blast with you last year in Ottawa. I hope to come
Oh
back
yeah,
this.
no, I'll have to come back, and I have to come to Ireland. That
Oh,
is
you must. You must.
that honestly
Please.
this year, uh, out of the video, I have to come. I have to come to Ireland, and
Okay.
it would be nice to do something.
I'd
So
love to show you around.
thank you, man.
Thank you, Aaron. Okay, have a good last day and happy
Thank you.
Nowruz.
Happy Nowruz to you. Okay, so I'm here with one of my favorite artists in Ottawa, one of the most beautiful voices here, and you might have heard her yesterday on the vlog. And it's always nice to have other artists who are creating things in your region, have conversations with and whatnot. And yeah, I wanted to bring Lillian on to kind of speak about your art, your craft, what you do, and maybe you can like introduce yourself to the viewers. And yeah, how's the fast been for you?
Oh my God, hi guys. This is so exciting. Yeah, so I'm Lillian. I've been based in Ottawa basically my whole life, 22 years old. I've been singing since I was 9 years old. My start was actually in a Baha'i children's film.
Oh, wow.
Um, and that was so fun. It was like filmed like in my area, and they were teaching us a bunch of songs, and then we had to like go tour like the songs to kind of like promote the film. So that's kind of when I started getting interested in like singing and music, and from there I just taught myself. I took a couple classes, started to play guitar, piano, and then now here we are.
So for the last couple of years, you've been like kind of creating also some like Baha'i music, some. What has been that whole discovery of like putting the writings to music and your whole process of that?
Yeah, so like one of my favorite parts is in the devotional space when we sing songs together. It's like the most special thing in the world, and through learning music from others, I've been discovering like a bunch of like new artists on Spotify. Like there's a lot of good releases this year, and it's so inspiring to see like how much beautiful music is created. And this year I was like thinking about what my goals were for the fast, and I really wanted to try and create my own Baha'i music. I really want to be part of that creative space, and there really is like no time but the present, right? So that was one of my goals for the fast.
And I've been encouraging her for a long time to put more out.
It is time. Like I love singing. It's like my whole world, and it's time to like build my own identity of what I want to create and like experiment. And so during the fast this year, I used my time towards creating new melodies, trial and error, like testing new stuff, and I was able to create a song that I was really proud of. Yeah.
So then what was the biggest learning that has come from your fast maybe?
I think the biggest learning would be perseverance. In the context of music, for example, it's very easy to kind of just be like, okay, this is not good enough, and then you're done, right? Like,
I feel like that's every art.
Yeah, in all the creative arts, it's so easy to kind of just like give up and be like, okay, this is not good enough. Like fully what I envisioned, that like it still didn't, like I forgot that it still had like, what's the word?
Like potential.
It still had potential, yeah. And so I think perseverance was the biggest thing I learned during this fast, like taking my time, really trying again and like seeing what it is that I liked and what I didn't like, taking a break and coming back to it and seeing if I like have more ideas from that. But yeah, I would say perseverance.
Okay,
for sure.
Great. So you made a song during the fast. Maybe you can give a little description, and apparently you might give a little sneak peek preview of it. Something bigger is going to be coming later. We're going to be a cool project between us later. But yeah, could you describe what this project is before? We're going to give us a sneak peek, right?
Yeah, we're
Okay.
Okay, so for this song, I was looking through a bunch of Baha'i writings and was trying to find something that, was simple enough for other people to also sing along to, but also something that I could use through, like, when I read the Baha'i writings, I see so much imagery. And I see how people can kind of, like, replicate that through melodies. And so that was a really big thing, too. And so the prayer that I chose starts with, create in me a pure heart, oh my God. And so like the next part is like with thou everlasting melodies, which once again, like I was trying to like create a very intricate like melody, like through that. So it's like, I don't know, like once you're in the zone,
It's so true.
you're in the zone. And I feel like I did it in like one night.
Yeah.
And like I've had writer's block for years.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's basically it.
This is the start of a big journey on Lillian's career. I'm honored to have her here.
I'm so excited.
And hopefully you guys enjoy it. Well, you definitely will. No, you definitely will enjoy it. Not hopefully. You definitely will enjoy it. Any final words, or should we get started with this?
Let's do it.
Okay. Guys, this is the preview. Oh, this feels like I'm doing MTV. This is like MTV. Yo, guys, this is the preview of Lillian's new song. And I thought this would be a nice little gift for the 19th day of the fast. Okay? Ready, guys? Come on, give it the snap. 3, 2, 1.
Create in me a pure heart, oh my God, oh my God. Create in me a pure heart, oh my God, oh my God. Let thine everlasting melody be tranquility on me. Create in me a pure heart, oh my God, oh my God. Create in me a pure heart, oh my God, oh my God. Let thine everlasting melodies be tranquility on me. And by the breezes of thine eternity, gladden me. And by the breezes of thine eternity, gladden me. Oh, thou art my God. 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 To let thine everlasting melodies be tranquility on me.
Wow, that's crazy. Yo, do you see what I mean? Yo, talent. We love this. I'm happy we could share this with you. Day 19, that's really it. Thanks for doing this.
Thanks,
Means a
guys.
lot. And yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this whole series. It's been really special to be here with you guys. And yeah, maybe as we continue into the new year, into Nowruz, we reflect more on how we can use art as a power of upliftment and unifying each other and our communities. So yeah, thanks again.
Thank you.
We'll end the vlog there. Thanks again.
Bye,
And,
vlog.
yeah, we'll see you guys maybe in like a week. I'm gonna take a little bit of break. I'm not working out for at least a month. Okay, guys, peace out. Thanks. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.